Hello, I'm Blind Forever Upward, and this is part 1. Technically it's part 2, but this is a different run of Sonic Real Knuckles. I'm going to be doing a Knuckles run of this game, and sorry for this part being so short. I didn't know it was going to end up being that short. I was going to, for this part, I'm actually going to try and make it so they had equal number of parts, but that probably isn't going to be the case. Maybe because Knuckles levels do have a tendency to be shorter, and Knuckles run is gonna end. There's 2 extra acts onto in Sonic and Tails run. 2 extra acts, and I'm gonna be cutting out the special stages in this run. I'm not gonna be cutting out the first one, which we're about to come up to. And the main difference between Knuckles and Sonic is that Knuckles can glide, like right here. He can also climb walls. Also, he doesn't have to roll through those walls, he can just run through them. And the reason I'm showing off the first special stage is because I do get it perfect here. In the Sonic and Tails run I kinda screwed up. I didn't get it perfect that time, but I'm gonna get it perfect here. And I wanna show you getting it perfect. What getting it perfect looks like. And I want to show you what Knuckles looks like in a special stage. Also, Knuckles does have a lower jump height, which we are going to see later in this act. Changes some of the past Knuckles takes. They're different from Sonic and Tails. They also make some bosses harder. Like the Hydrosity boss, which you'll be seeing Monday when I upload part 2 of the Sonic and Tails run Monday. Actually they have to change a couple bosses because of Knuckles, such as the Marble Garden Zone Act 2 boss. They have to change that, which will be in part 3. Part 2 of the Sonic and Tails run, part 2 of this. Oh, and it's finished this backstage and it's got perfect. Got green chaos emerald and the perfect bonus. But yep, 50,000 and if you get 50,000 points, you get a continue. So this is an automatic continue. Besides the fact you can glide, climb walls, and Knuckles jump Thor, there isn't really much different. Also though, because glide is technically the second jump, you can't do the instant shield like Sonic. And also, you don't get the double jump with the electric shield, the bounce with the water shield, or bubble shield, and the fire dash with the fire shield, that you get with Sonic. You just get the whole invincibility from fire, invincibility from water, invincibility from drowning, and the reflecting invincibility from electricity, and the reflecting projectiles. That's one disadvantage to playing as Knuckles. That's also a disadvantage to playing as Tails too, because Tails' second feature is Fly. Right there. These special stage rings, some special stage rings, you can only get as Knuckles, and some you can't get Knuckles that you can get with Sonic. And you see, I cut out that special stage right there, because it would be kind of redundant to show special stages in this run, because it would just waste everybody's time, and I'd run off and time to take quite quickly. And here we are, we're going to come to a different path here. It's how we broke through the walls, because you don't need to roll to break through the walls. And Knuckles can't jump high enough, and he destroys those blocks by doing that. And here we are at the mini boss, which is in a new area. I can't get the fire shield. It's a little bit, I can't stand underneath it because of the flames. Will hurt me. Will hurt Knuckles. They won't actually hurt me. I didn't get any burns. Checked. And we got for Act 1. And now, instead of going around, we're actually going to take a different path for Act 2. Act 2 is pretty much entirely different, except the boss. We're going to go underground now. And because of that, we're not going to... There's actually no special stage rings down here for Knuckles, so we're only going to get 2 chaos emeralds this part. Which means the first chaos emerald, so we're probably not going to get all the chaos emeralds to Marble Gardens though. Because there is only 4 chaos emeralds in Hydra, so for Knuckles to get. In the original Sonic 3, actually, you could not play as Knuckles. That was one of the things they cut out, and it was they kind of used that as a selling point for Sonic and Knuckles, that you could play as Knuckles. But in Sonic and Knuckles, you couldn't play as Tails. But in this game, you can do all 3. Also in Sonic and Knuckles, there's no save feature in that game, so it's exactly like Sonic 1 and 2 in that regard. Also, there's a cutscene that only for Knuckles that only plays in Sonic and Knuckles, which I'm probably gonna have to edit in. But that's probably not gonna come into play until part 3. Part 3 or later, maybe probably part 4. Having a little bit of trouble with these springs here. One of those annoying springs in the middle of nowhere that bounce back and forth unnecessarily. And coming up to the end of this level actually too. Oh no, wait, there's one more underground section. But they actually, and I forgot what I was gonna say, but yeah, but we're at the boss, and this part is about to end. Like I said, it's a short part. I'm really sorry about the shortness, but so it's gonna be the end of part 1 of my Sonic 3 and Knuckles Let's Play. I'm falling for a word, and there's no Knuckles chop it down, so Knuckles does it himself, because it's a crazy nut job. I'm falling for a word. This is part 1 of the Knuckles run of Sonic 3 Knuckles, and I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Tuesday. Tuesday we're going to be uploading part 2 of this.